Most people think strength is about muscles, loud confidence, or how much pain you can tolerate. But the truth is far quieter. And far more rare. Real strength lives in a place most men never train, the mind. Your mind is the battlefield where every success, every failure, every regret, and every victory is forged long before they appear in your life. And that battlefield has never been more hostile than it is today. Your ancestors fought cold, hunger, danger, and uncertainty. But your war is internal. It's distraction. It's overstimulation. It's anxiety created by comparison. It's exhaustion caused by too many choices, too much noise, and not enough meaning. The modern world doesn't break men with hardship, it breaks them with softness, convenience, and mental chaos. And if your mind isn't fireproof, you burn. But the Stoics knew something most people still haven't figured out. Pain doesn't destroy you, your relationship with pain does. Stress doesn't ruin your life, your reaction to stress does. Hardship doesn't weaken you, your interpretation of hardship does. When Marcus Aurelius wrote "The obstacle is the way," he wasn't trying to sound wise. He was describing psychological endurance at its highest level, the ability to face difficulty without collapsing internally. Because here's the truth that every man eventually discovers: life is going to hit you hard. It will hit your finances, your relationships, your confidence, your health, your plans, your identity, and your beliefs about yourself. And it won't ask if you're ready. You either endure, or you fall apart. Stoicism wasn't made for peaceful times, it was built for chaos, pressure, and the moments that make most people crumble. But endurance doesn't come from pretending nothing bothers you. It comes from training your mind to withstand reality without breaking under its weight. And modern problems require a level of mental resilience that few men ever develop. Chaos is constant. Pressure is non-stop. Distraction is engineered. Everything around you is designed to fracture your attention, weaken your discipline, and force you into emotional reactions that make your life harder. The Stoic solution? Fireproof your mind, not by escaping discomfort, but by conditioning yourself to face it deliberately. Think about it, fireproof material doesn't avoid the flames. It's built to stand inside them. That's what you must become. A man who can function in emotional heat. Who can think clearly while life tries to overwhelm him. Who can stay grounded while the world tries to pull him in every direction. One of the greatest Stoic insights is this: your mind becomes whatever you expose it to repeatedly. If you expose it to chaos, it becomes chaotic. If you expose it to noise, it becomes noisy. If you expose it to negativity, it becomes negative. But, and this is the part most people forget, if you expose it to discipline, it becomes disciplined. If you expose it to discomfort voluntarily, real hardship becomes manageable. If you expose it to silence, it becomes calm. If you expose it to meaning, it becomes strong. Endurance isn't a personality trait. It's a practice. Every time you resist an impulse, your endurance grows. Every time you choose focus over distraction, your endurance grows. Every time you delay gratification, your endurance grows. Every time you feel discomfort and move anyway, your endurance grows. Every time you confront a fear instead of running from it, your endurance grows. Stoicism doesn't promise an easy life, it promises a capable mind. And you need one, because modern problems don't show up as lions or enemies at your gates. They show up as overthinking. As self-doubt. As panic. As scrolling your life away because reality feels too heavy. The modern man collapses not because he's weak, but because he never learned how to hold himself together when everything feels like it's falling apart. One of the most powerful ideas from Epictetus was this: if you want to improve, be prepared to be thought foolish and stupid. Why? Because growth requires friction. Reinvention requires discomfort. And endurance requires stepping into situations that challenge who you are right now. The world tells you to stay comfortable. Stoicism tells you to get stronger. The world tells you to avoid pain. Stoicism tells you to reshape your relationship with it. And here's the part no one wants to hear: your suffering is trying to teach you something. Your anxiety is showing you where you're unprepared. Your frustration is showing you where you're undisciplined. Your envy is showing you where you're not growing. Your irritability is showing you where you lack control. Modern problems aren't enemies, they're mirrors. They reveal the weaknesses you've ignored. They point to the exact places where your mind needs reinforcement. To become fireproof, you must stop treating discomfort as a threat and start treating it as training. The man who avoids heat stays fragile. The man who enters the fire with intention becomes unshakable. This is why Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If it is endurable, then endure it." He wasn't saying life is supposed to be pleasant. He was saying your mind is capable of far more than you've ever demanded from it. Endurance comes from exposure, repetition, honesty, and responsibility. It comes from building habits that make you reliable to yourself. From eliminating the behaviors that drain your strength. From creating order in your actions, even when the world around you refuses to give you any. A fireproof mind isn't born, it's assembled. And every choice you make is a brick in its foundation. You want to handle stress better? Start doing difficult things on purpose. You want to stop overthinking? Start taking action without waiting to feel ready. You want to control your emotions? Start observing them instead of obeying them. You want to be disciplined? Stop negotiating with your excuses. You want to be unshakable? Stop expecting life to be gentle. Modern problems require ancient strength. Stoic strength. Practical, grounded, tested strength. A strength built not through comfort, but through challenge. And the man who accepts this becomes dangerous in the best possible way, because he can remain calm under pressure, focused under chaos, steady under fear, and stable under uncertainty. He becomes someone life cannot easily break. When you fireproof your mind, the flames don't disappear, they simply stop controlling you. Stress still exists. Pressure still exists. Chaos still exists. But you move through them with a level of inner solidity that most people never experience. You stop trying to control the world and start mastering yourself. And that shift changes everything. Because in the end, the world doesn't get easier. You get stronger. Modern problems don't stop, you grow beyond them. The fire doesn't go out, you become immune to its heat. And when that happens, nothing can burn you again.